Damn, y'all. Buffalo Bills, a 500 football team, 5-5 at this point in the season. They said this is the first time the Bills been a 500 football team this far into the season since Josh's rookie season. And man, I wanted to come in here as always and talk about all different parts of the game. You know, how sloppy it was, this, that, break down different things or whatever. But at the end of the day, man, so sloppy, so undisciplined. We are our own worst enemy, beating ourselves. This is the definition of beating ourselves, giving the game away all the way to the very, very end. Like where that kicker, for those that didn't watch the game, it was an ugly game, a lot of turnovers. One of them wasn't Josh's fault, one of those picks. Even on the drive down there where we finally took the lead late in the game, Cook, who had 2 fumbles on the day, although one of them wasn't his fault, like one of the INTs wasn't Josh's. But then on the big run, he fumbles it still to get us down there in scoring position to take the lead, drops it and picks it back up. It was just so sloppy, so scary. But even after all that, time still on the clock, Broncos, trying to get in field goal range, and a big pass interference call. But it still ain't a sure thing, as this kicker had missed extra points. Did he miss a field goal too before that? I don't know. But he misses the field goal. Bills will walk off with the win. But we had 12 men on the field. And then, of course, it's a gimme. And he makes it, with a 5-yard cushion. And it's just literally the definition of giving the game away right till the very bitter fucking end. And it's tough, man. And I know the Josh Allen haters, the Bills haters are loving this. As crazy as it is, I still believe, I say this every week, every time I talk about this Bills team. We've struggled in our recent seasons as well, where we've had success, but ultimately got over the hump. And even today, man, with all the defensive injuries, the defense still stood in there, really did what they had to do, put the team in position to win the game. The offense couldn't really get things going. Then at times it looked like we would wake up and then just have a really, really sloppy mistake. It was a trash ass game by the Bills, any way you cut it. We've been a good squad for a while. Like even into these last few weeks where we're looking like stir-fried-ish and losing games and stuff like that. It's like we're a good team and we've been a good team for a while. You guys remember back in like the drought era where it seemed like everything could go wrong. There was a lot of games against good teams back then where close games where we almost grinded it out and won. But the better team won that game even though they didn't deserve to. You know what I'm saying? Like today was a game like that where the Bills, being clearly the better team, more talent still, even though we're playing like ish, it's weird. We're still a better team, but now even games like this that the good team should pull away with at the end of the game, it's not happening and it's just bad. But I don't know. It's ugly. Like I said, I wanted to talk about offensive play calling, this, that, and the third, the defense, everything, a primetime game, really get into it. But all it comes down to is we're 500. We're on the outside looking in at this point. We're getting into the very bulk of the schedule. A lot of people have wrote us out, even our own BillsMafia. I keep saying I still believe this team can get some players back that are hurt and get our head out of our arses and get something going, get something shaking and moving. But I don't know. It's ugly. Hit the comments. This is an all-time low as a Bills fan in quite some time. You know what I'm saying? Like I said just a moment ago about good teams playing like ish against a team they're clearly better than and walking away with games that they have no business winning. We can't even do that right at this point. We literally give the game away. Like, no, even after we try to give it away in Denver can't take it, we give it away again. Like it's just ugly. This isn't good commentary. I'm just hopping on here reacting. I want to know what all the Bills fans think. But I still believe we can bust a move and get up out of this funk that we're in. I really do. I really honestly do. I mean, the talent's there. What is the problem? Prior to this, there's been something going on that everyone's been trying to figure out. Is it the play calling? Is it this? Is it that? Is it strictly on Josh? Is Josh, he's a guy that gets in his head. We've known this for a while. I'll tell you today, a lot of times, a lot of people's takes regarding all the stuff with the Bills is Josh takes too much stuff on and always has to look like a Superman and he's too under the microscope. But today he just flat out was extra super duper sloppy, messy, just bad, man. So, like, on that one drive, we finally get it going. Gabe catches a big pass, and then the fumble on the handoff, and just so many just terrible plays, man, but still almost walked away with it. But like I was saying, prior to all this, there was a problem, and none of us could quite put our finger on it. What is it? Let's talk about it. Do you still believe? Hey, even the haters, let me know what you think. It's coffee. Subscribe. Let's talk in the comments. Stay tuned for more music, news, sports, current events, life, and we talk all that and much more over here. I'm gone, guys. Peace.